In the 81 session, I had a bill brought up that was a big media circus. A woman came forward and said her husband had raped her, and hit the newspapers, and there was a big yow-yow. There was no law in Oregon that made it a crime to rape your wife. So we introduced a bill, and it soared through the committee, and it came out on the Senate floor, and I got to be a big shot to carry it. Nobody was particularly going to vote against it, but of course some of the men were kind of shifting around a little bit uneasy that how far are we going to go with this women's lib stuff. So anyway, it passed by a big vote, and I went back to the water cooler, and some of the men were back there, including Vic Atiyeh, and he says, well, if this bill passes, I will never get any more sex at home. And of course, we snickered because he was the most genteel man, and he had this very nice, dignified wife, and that's what made it so funny. I guess you may not think it's funny even now, but to me it was funny that a very macho male, but a gentle, kind, chivalrous male would make such a joke, implying that in order to get sex from his wife, he had to force it. But it went through, and it became law. It was one of the small accomplishments of my legislative career, but it left with me this little, what I think is a humorous anecdote.